Welcome at video number 5 of the CBI series Content Creation with AI. My name is Guido van der Graaf, and in video 5 we're going to learn to optimize your social media with Chat GTP. And we're going to do that by first asking how do you actually manage your social media, and then we're going to verify that and improve that with the help of CBI knowledge. Based on that, we're going to improve your Facebook profile. We're going to create some content ideas and planning, and then make social media posts based on existing images that you already have. And last, we will learn how to interact with our community with the help of AI. Let's get started. To make unique and strategic aligned content, we'd like you to combine your travel expertise and knowledge with that of ChatGPT's general knowledge and tourism knowledge. And that again with the knowledge of CBI that you can find on the Market Information Tourism section. To make it aligned and strategic, also combine it with your own strategic communication document that we learn you how to make in video 2, for which you can find the link in the description. Just a quick refresher of our framework that we introduced in video 1. So we always want you to use a role, social media expert, the task, a social media plan, a format, a document with a few pages, the context, your strategy, your website, anything you have to improve the task, and a clear goal. What is actually the output that you want? So for example, I want to have 50 leads from my social media. So to start with our social media, we're going to ask ChatGTP how to actually run a social media channel, because we might have no idea. So we're using the same format that we've learned. We're giving a role, social media expert. We're giving a clear task, guidelines and tips. We give a goal, and my goal is to grow my social media following and drive traffic to my website. I give some context. I don't have so much time, 2 hours per week. I also don't want to use too many tools, so please let me do everything with ChatGTP. And I give a clear format because I don't have a lot of time, so I want to be able to read this advice in 5 minutes. ChatGTP gives some really good advice. Okay, start actually with planning content, and maybe you want to schedule it. It gives me tips about the content creation, needs to look good, but think also about storytelling and user-generated content. You need to make sure that there's engagement and interaction. So if people communicate with you, reply on them. Think about your call to actions, and think about the specific features that Facebook is offering. Think about stories, videos, Facebook groups, all really nice advice. And then last, think also about your analytics so that you can optimize your Facebook. How about some advertisement? And then it starts to suggest a workflow, because I asked for that because I don't have too much time. Important element also, you can't just only create stuff, but you also need to be engaging with your community. And then it gives some additional tips. However, I also found some interesting tips from CBI, some do's and don'ts. If you're thinking, how do you find those kind of things? Just using Google CBI and then what you're searching for, in this case, social media. And then I came up with this do's and don'ts. Sometimes you need to search a bit into the documents, but yeah, you should be able to find that. I copied all those do's and don'ts into this prompt, and I asked ChatGPT if then it can give me some revised advice. So let's see what kind of updates ChatGPT has based on the CBI advice. And planning is still there, but hey, look at this. There's profile optimization. Indeed, something that I noticed some of the tour operators I work with CBI don't fully optimize their profile yet. So yeah, interesting extra information. If we click all the way down, then there's also some conflict points and choices, things that ChatGTP came up and CBI, so that I can nicely choose what I think is best for me. So now I have an idea where to start, and I'm going to start with my profile optimization and my content planning. Just like we have a sample website, we're also using a sample Facebook page to learn you how to use AI for social media messages. So one of the things that ChatGTP recommended me to do was optimize my profile. Well, I only have a logo here, so there's a lot to optimize. Let's start with the cover photo. But how do I know which cover photo to use? Let's ask ChatGTP. Right, so I made a prompt here. Let's start improving my Facebook profile so that is clear. I have several pictures to choose for my cover photo. Which one do you think is best and why? So I show my website, but I also share what are my unique selling points, target market, and persona that Peter made in video 2. And then I uploaded my photos. I can upload maximum 10 photos, and now ChatGTP is going to look at those photos and see which photos are actually best. And then what it recommended me was, okay, choose the photo from the market vendor with fruits. And why should I choose this? Because this aligns really well with your selling point of authenticity and cultural immersion. And the colors are vibrant so that it gives a direct eye contact with the vendor and a human touch. So, okay, let's see if we can upload that photo to a profile. Here I uploaded the picture of the market vendor who is looking straight in my eyes. Indeed, a beautiful photo. So then it says that I need to add links, all my company information, so point noted, but I also need an intro, which I think is my bio. And for that, I really can use ChatGTP's help. So I write a new prompt to get a bio or a short introduction for my Facebook page. So I write again a clear task. Can you help me with an introduction for my Facebook profile? And so it also has that context that is for my story safari and my unique selling point, and it has a goal because it has to be helpful and inspirational for my persona, and it has to be aligned with my website. So do know that I assume that ChatGTP still knows what kind of unique selling points I'm talking about because it's still in the same chat, and it does. And because here I see a big part about unique selling point, but it's also very long, much too long for a Facebook profile introduction text. And it also says again is Anna Muller, which is also actually not good because we don't want to use her name, but just talk about environmental conscious people instead of using her name. Anyway, it's much more important that I shorten it. So I ask, okay, please know that for a bio, we actually can also use 2 to 3 sentences, actually maximum 255 characters. And now I get a nicely short bio, which has my unique selling points, cultural immersion, sustainable travel, personalized stores. But it also says book now. And actually, we only do customization. So you can't actually really book now. So I want ChatGTP to change that in contact me now to create your dream holiday. And it does. So now I have experience, authentic cultural immersion, sustainable travel, personalized tours, my unique selling points, and discover Africa through genuine interactions which my persona likes. And then I have a CTA contacted now to create your dream holiday. So I'm happy with this, and my introduction is finished. Okay, so now we want to do some content planning. So I ask, okay, can we make a content planning? You see there's a small spelling mistake, but most of the time AI just reads over that. Use the homepage of Story Safari and the itinerary page for inspiration. Here is the homepage and itinerary page. Use my strategic direction. I again added that through the Google Doc. Give me some ideas on what to post, when, and what type of post I should make. And then what ChatGTP comes up with is to think about a weekly scheduling post. Well, actually, it's a bit conflicting because in the beginning we said, don't post too much. I don't have so much time, but maybe we can do this within the 2 hours that we defined in the beginning. But what it suggests, have a theme for every day, and then it comes up with what kind of posts. So next, let's take a few of these themes and generate some of our social media's posts. I have a planning, but now I need to get some posts. So how am I doing that with ChatGTP? First of all, I need that tone of voice. So I uploaded a tone of voice document again, but I also have already uploaded these 10 photos. So I asked ChatGPT, can you make 10 different posts with the photos that I uploaded? Right? It should fit with the content planning you suggested. And I like people to post, comment on them, but also go to my website. Maximum one message per post, reflect my unique selling points, and make sure people like Anna are inspired, but without mentioning her name, because that went wrong sometimes. And I easily get the photo. It also says what the name of the photo was, plus a caption that I can put in social media. So this was pretty nice, but I only have 10 photos. So what do I do? And so if I only have 20 photos and it will take time to get some new ones, what do I do? In between, I also uploaded the other post. Well, to help me first, ChatGTP gives 10 other suggestions. So that's great. Now I have already 20 posts that I can schedule. I can do them in 2 weeks, but maybe I can decide maybe I should do them over a longer period of time. But then it also gives me some suggestions of what I can actually do. Repurpose content, use user-generated content. Hey, can you find some photos made by guests or by other people that you can share? So here we have the results of our Facebook page. So we let ChatGTP select the best picture, and here we have we created together an intro which we put here, and we created several social media posts based on the pictures that we have, and that result you see here. Last, ChatGTP also recommended me to do engagement and interaction with the people who visit my page, or maybe work with Facebook groups. Let's see if ChatGTP can help in that too. So I asked ChatGTP, can you help me find some Facebook groups I should become a member of? And indeed, it found some. So the Sustainable Travel and Ecotourism Group, the Cultural Immersion Experience Group, Community-Based Tourism Advocates. So of course I need to copy paste this, put them in and search the groups. But it saves me time to actually find, hey, what kind of Facebook groups should I be part of to interact with my community? So I have my Facebook groups, which I can then search in the search box. I click on enter, and here you see sustainable travel and tourism. So it's public. So I join this group and I want to see what goes on in this group. There's also related groups I can join. And here I see all kind of posts, react on, and say something about. Now, this is of course quite a bit of work to go through, but it says it's essential. So what we could do is select a few of these posts, and I'm copying this. So we want to react on this post. We want to be part of it. Our English is maybe not that good, so we want to know how. So I just copied as many posts as I could, say a post of 10 or something. And then I copied them into this prompt and I asked ChatGTP, looking at these posts, what can I post myself? What do you know about me? Huh? And without spamming, important, because I don't want to oversell. And what post can I react on? What is there that I can react on so that there's some engagement between me and other people on this group. And first gives us some suggestions about what to post. You see, I put quite a few posts here to analyze. And then it says, okay, maybe you can say something about your tours, maybe about sustainability, or ask a question, ask people to join you in your community support, post upcoming events. So it helps you. Might not be 100% perfect in once. Maybe you need to tune it a bit, but it really gives you good ideas and helps you to be much faster in interacting with these groups, which you need to be part of a community. But it also gives you suggestions to react on posts. So then you need to search, okay, what was the post? It was a post about Bali, and you say, okay, it was actually an amazing trip, engaging with local tradition and landscapes. It's such a rich travel experience. Now, you need to be careful, because if you do this thousands of times a day, then certainly it's spam. But to react on the right pieces with some help of Chat GTP definitely helps you to be part of the community, especially if you're struggling with ideas on what to post, or maybe your English is not good. So these were my social media tips and how to use ChatGPT to get the most out of your social media. All the chats and descriptions are in the comments and in the MI document.